fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Most people, I think, can only imagine what they would do in the face of true danger. We all want to believe we'd be the hero, the one who stands their ground and fights with unyielding courage. But science, and perhaps more tellingly, history, paint a different picture. It shows us that for every person who charges into the fray, there are others, perhaps more than half of us, who will freeze or flee. These are not signs of weakness, but deeply ingrained survival mechanisms. And this is where I must confess a profound, if often inconvenient, gratitude for something that many view as a curse, my PTSD. As intrusive as it can be, as often as it throws me into a state of hyper-vigilance, I have come to understand that it is, in its essence, my instincts. Sharpened, automatic, and always on guard, these instincts are there for one singular purpose, to keep me alive. And they have. That flinch. Oh, that omnipresent flinch. Most of the time, it's a false alarm, a sudden movement in my peripheral vision that's just a shadow, a loud noise that's merely a dropped dish. My body tenses, my heart leaps, my breath catches. It's exhausting, often embarrassing, and a constant reminder of battles fought long ago. But when the threat is real, when that split-second decision truly matters, that half-second edge, that instantaneous jolt of adrenaline, has saved my life. More than once. Yes, I have fled. There were times when running, when putting distance between myself and the danger, offered the most hope for survival. It was not cowardice, but a strategic retreat, a desperate dash for life when all other options were futile. And I have laid still, too. When movement would have sealed my fate, when becoming invisible was the only path, I have held my breath, my body rigid, my heart pounding a silent drum against my ribs, willing myself into stillness. That, too, was survival. But I have also fought. Not always with fists, but with an animal instinct, a raw, untamed passion, a fire that ignited deep within. There were moments when a fierceness, as if a warrior had taken over my body, surged through me. Time slowed down, the world narrowed to the threat, and I was merely an observer, watching this primal force move with precision and power. That warrior. She is in me. She is a part of me. Yes, she is battle-hardened. She sees fire behind every wisp of smoke, she discerns potential weapons in every hard object, and she instinctively looks for lies in every pair of eyes. She makes me jump, she makes me second-guess, she makes me question the safety of the mundane. But she will not let another claim my life. Only I may decide that. She will not let me be vanquished. So, as often as I argue with my warrior, as much as I wish she would dial down her vigilance in the everyday, I can't be too hard on her. She has saved my life a dozen times over. And for that, I am eternally, fiercely, grateful.
In the quiet of the morning, when the world begins to wake, a shadow stirs within me, for my own dear spirit's sake. They speak of fight and flight, of freeze, a simple easy rhyme, but few can know the instinct forged by crucible and time. They dream of heroes' courage, standing tall against the fray, but half will turn to stillness or simply run away. Oh, my warrior sharp and true, a gift from battles past. My PTSD, a watchful eye, a bond that's built to last. You make me flinch, you make me jump, you question every sound. But when the real threat rises, you stand on hallowed ground. You've saved my life a dozen times, with instinct pure and deep, while I, the observer, watch the vows you bravely keep. I've known the rush of fleeing when hope lay on the stride, a desperate vital movement of nowhere left to hide. I've known the silent stillness, a breath held in the night, when to be seen meant vanquish, and darkness was the light. But then the fire kindled, passion roaring wild, ferocity awakened, the spirit of a child. Oh, a warrior sharp and true, a gift from battles past. My PTSD, a watchful eye, a bomb that's built to last. You make me flinch, you make my jump, you question every sound. But when the real threat arises, you stand on hallowed ground. You saved my life 12 times with instinct pure and deep, while I, the observer, watch the vows you bravely keep. She sees the fire in the smoke, the weapon in the stone. She seeks the lies in every eye, a truth to make her own. She's battle-hardened, scarred and wise, a guardian fierce and bold. She will not let another claim the story to unfold, for only I decide my fate, my journey's ebb and flow. She will not let me be undone, she will not let me go. Oh, my warrior sharp and true, a gift from battles past. My PTSD, a watchful eye, a bond that's built to last. You make me jump, you question every sound. But when the wind rises, you stand on hallowed ground. You saved my life 12 times with instinct pure and deep, while I, the observer, watch the vows you bravely keep. So I argue with my warrior for the peace I long to find. But I cannot be too hard on her, the protector of my mind. For the flinch, the jump, the second guess are whispers from the fray. And she's the reason I am here,